Alright, welcome back to Resident Evil, the 5th. So we are going to sell some stuff, buy some stuff, possibly upgrade some stuff. You know how it is. Oh, we got this guy too. The idol. Alright, what is new here? It's probably the rocket launcher, I would assume. Oh, the Magnum as well. I don't think I've ever given Sheva a Magnum. Or maybe I do when you get the L-Hawk. Alright, I think I'm gonna upgrade this a little bit. Give this one a little bit of a boost. Fuck yeah, look at that. That's a big boost. Another big boost. And then I think that's gonna be it. She doesn't really need those grenades because we don't use them, but yeah, we'll just remove them. Maybe we'll save them for later. The fifth head of the Ashford family, Edward Ashford, begins his research into what would later become known. This damn PS4 version with its fast load times. Piece of shit. I should have done maybe the, what do you call it?
Okay.
The, capacity I should have fixed, possibly. Because 9 bullets is maybe not enough. Well, it looks like we've come across the town crocodile pit. You know, every town has one of these. I can't tell you how many fun times I've had at my local crocodile pit. That was a pretty good shot.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Come on, Roger.
Didn't mean to do that, meant to thank her.
Nice shot.
Thanks. I've never done this before. Fuck me. Look at this guy. He has no clue what to do.
Nice shot.
Thank you, Sheva. I thought that guy had a sniper rifle real quick. Oh, man. This sniper's pretty fantastic. That's what they're saying to me. Oh, man. How'd I shoot that other guy? This is not how this game was meant to be played. I'll tell you that much right now. What the fuck? If only I could move and shoot. I'm actually shocked that they didn't put that in this version of the game, because they probably could have easily done that. Like, given it a new option to move and shoot. Wow, yeah, that was not how this was meant to go. You were meant to, like, worry about those guys and the giant crocodile. But, whatever. Although, we did just miss one of my favorite things. Why did I do that?
Thanks.
Because if you get a Magini to fly off into the water, he'll get eaten by the crocodile, and it's pretty fun. It's like, it's not just Chris that can get fucked by that crocodile. It's these guys. Hello? Well, how about that? Where'd this guy come from? Goodbye. I said goodbye. That guy still up there? Okay, the music's gone, which means we're fine now. Well, how about that? Making pretty smooth progress here in this video game.
You grab it.
Hello? Oh, boy, a lot of people. It's like unending. This is another area that looks very similar to an area from Resident Evil 4. And I would not be surprised if it was trying to, like, ape that. Just like a lot of areas in this game. Whoop. Okay. Alright, that guy drops the bridge. I forgot. I guess he did the opposite of dropping the bridge. Oh, no, you don't. Alright, this guy. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Get out of here. Bunch of jerks. I like whenever Sheva, like, looks into the camera like that. Ouch. You need to be careful. Shut up, Sheva. No one likes you. Except for me, I do like you, Sheva. Okay. So. Yeah, we're gonna wanna throw someone across there with the, with this little
Roger,
raft.
get on the raft, and I'll turn the crank.
Oh, it's gotta be me, huh? Well, to be fair, I was gonna do that myself anyway, so it's not that big a deal. It's the first time I've had an herb in a very long time. I was looking at my original Resident Evil 5 playthrough just to see how shitty it was, and it took me like over 20 parts to get to where I am right now. Like, again, it was just a bunch of things like, oh, I'll only make the videos 10 minutes, or playing it on the hardest difficulty will be funny because I will fail a lot. And now I'm like, man, I wouldn't do any of those things. So here we gotta keep our hands on the controller because this crocodile is gonna try and kill us. This is one of the few times where the game takes the camera like all the way back that I actually don't mind it. Looks more like Dead Rising now. Although I guess Dead Rising the camera was way farther back still. This is another fun area to do. Wait, there's multiple crocodiles here? I thought it was only just the one. Another fun area to do in co-op with like an actual human being. Because you can screw with them, you can stop turning it and just let them stay there and deal with the crocodile. Good times. Alright, well, thankfully we don't have to do any more nonsense with that. Crocodile is done. We don't ever have to deal with it. Do I still have Sheva?
Come on!
She's
go!
covering
Okay.
attack. What the fuck just happened there? That was really weird. That was actually in the game and not in like my recording. I feel like I'm missing a treasure. Maybe not. I don't know. Is it here? There we go. I knew there was a treasure somewhere in this cave. I was kind of mixing it up with Resident Evil 4.
Tricep. They're one of the companies funding the BSAA. What are they doing here?
What a wonderful question, Sheva. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of snakes in the grass, so be careful. It's like Pokemon. Gotta be careful of wild encounters in the tall grass. Jewel. I think there's quite a bit of lore in one of these tents. See, this is the stuff I really love in this game, is the, like, finding out the conspiracy and stuff behind, like, Tricell and all that good stuff. Type 3 Plagas field test. 1 week has passed since the initial field test of Type 3 Plagas. Type 3 was designed to display dramatically enhanced physical abilities over previous versions. The original Lost Plagas had a special Plaga known as the Control Plaga that would provide a host with enhanced special abilities. These control types were limited in number, and they always caused severe physical changes in the host, and thus it was not always expedient to use them. From a business standpoint, this was undesirable. The idea was to create super soldiers without any side effects, something consumers wanted. Other teams are currently working on developing a similar product to Las Plagas for commercial use, but given the affinity Las Plagas has for human hosts, it seems advantageous to continue to develop it. Other methods may produce superior super soldiers, but if they do not render the host completely controllable, their effectiveness would be limited. Taking a subordinate plaga, the base Las Plagas, and implanting a gene from the control plaga created a new type of plaga, the Type 3. It is believed that if Type 3 can be perfected, it will become the new standard of the bioweapons market. But that day is still in the offing. During a recent field test, a number of issues came to the fore. The chief problem is its ineffectual adherence rate. In adult and adolescent males, the adherence rate is approximately 92%. The same for normal Las Plagas. For women and young children, Type 3 has a 0% adherence rate. With these disappointing results, it is obvious that in its current state, Type 3 would not render an adequate product. In addition, superficial mutations were invariably fatal. This is thought to be due to the dynamic influence of the control plaga gene. The test, however, was not without some favorable results. Our goal to realize dramatic physical enhancements were somewhat realized. The jumping power of hosts has shown remarkable improvement. Another point is one we haven't predicted. Size increase in the hosts, with some reaching a height of almost 3 meters. This could also be due to the gene from the control plaga, but it is within acceptable parameters. With this field test, we did not achieve all our initial desired results, but the test was not a complete failure. It may be possible to use the information garnered from the current tests and use them to make improvements in any future tests. Interesting. So they've created a new Plagas. Great. Plagas. Why did it have to be Plagas? It's kind of weird they just dropped the Plagas concept like immediately after this game. They could have brought it back in Revelations 2 because that's basically a direct sequel to this game.
Yeah, and Irving's not getting away this time.
And boop. You see how Sheva just appeared out of nowhere there? That was kind of strange.
Come on, Sheva!